Hey guys, I'm sitting here today working on the 10cc Valiant from Hangar 9, and I ran into a little snag with the servos for the flaps and the ailerons. And just going to show you what I came up with to solve the problem. So this is one of the servo mounts, servo covers. This one happens to be for the right flap. And I noticed when I put the servo in, when I slid the servo in, just to kind of dry fit it, you can see what the problem is there. The horn doesn't go down through the slot for the horn, for the control horn. So I scratched my head. I tried a couple of different servos, and I had some Tower Pros, some High Techs, Futabas, and I wanted to use these AR6000s that are brand new. I pulled them out of a Hangar 9 Tailorcraft. And so what I'm doing is I took a razor saw, and you can see the marks of the plywood that the servo tabs screw into. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting back to the first line of the lamination in the plywood. And you can see I have a razor saw lining up. So I'm taking about 1/8 of an inch or so, a little bit more. And then, so I cut it along the base there with my razor saw. I cut it right at the base here. You can see right at the bottom of that, the burn from the laser. You can see right there, that's about how far I cut it in. About 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bright. And then what I do is I come back very carefully, line the razor blade up, an 1/8 of an inch, and I rock the razor blade back and forth again very carefully. If you're a younger modeler or even inexperienced, you might be able to get somebody to help you with this. Just remember, you're using a single edge razor blade. You don't want to end up in the emergency room. And but I'm basically, then the razor blade, once I rock it, it's basically using that lamination mark as a weak point, and it pretty much just splits right down there. And you can see this is one pass. On the last one that I did, it took it off pretty easily. So, and then I'll show you what I've got.